Alright, so today is the Nintendo Direct for uh, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, um, which is not something we've really seen. I mean, we see bits and pieces of it, but not someone actually sitting down and playing it, which is what we're going to see today, hopefully. Should be about 1 minute here. I'm excited for it. You're probably excited for it. Now, I mean, if you're anything like me, you think this is a little suspicious probably as well. I mean, the timing of it is very specific. As you all know, that yesterday was March 27th, 2023. And they took down the Wii U and 3DS eShop. So, I mean, this is clearly a publicity stunt. And they're not even really trying that much because it's only like a 10-minute direct, which is just pretty short for a direct, you know? So, I mean, it's pretty clear that they're not trying, but I mean, I'm still excited to see him gameplay. But anyway, it's 10 a.m., so I should be able to find the video. Pretty interesting here, the way they did it. It's not a live stream. It's actually just a video, which I mean, I'm not against, but let's watch it. Like I said, awfully suspicious that it's the way this is because it's obviously a publicity stunt. But anyway, let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Hi.
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Oh, no way.
Thank
I
you
mean, I would
very
hope
much
so.
for waiting.
2 months, right?
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Okay? Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
I do appreciate that. I don't want to be spoiled completely here.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Pretty basic name.
You're probably wondering,
Reminds me of
how
Minecraft.
do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it?
I do see it.
I wonder what that is.
Me too.
Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
I mean, the UI looks pretty much the same,
Here it is.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
But what is this?
If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Rewind. Interesting.
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
That was a pretty smooth transition. I
There are a
mean,
few other Sky Islands floating here too.
not really any frame drops when I did that. That was pretty good.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Good to know.
Let's continue. Oh, something's there.
Oh,
This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it
it's a
using
little,
the branch
little
we just
robot.
picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, another branch.
Not good, not good. Huh, I like how it falls apart.
Moving on.
Zonai, interesting.
We've now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
What?
This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
Huh.
Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
That's pretty neat.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack
I
is
really
definitely
appreciate the
improved.
narrator's enthusiasm.
The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Long stick.
You can do all sorts of things
Yes, let's
by
go.
experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Is it gonna be a longer pitchfork?
we can create a weapon with a
No
much longer
way.
attack range.
That
With this, we don't have
does
to get too close
not
to
look
enemies,
right.
and we can safely
But
attack
you know,
from
I
a
like it. I
distance.
appreciate how silly it is. That's pretty neat.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
I like that. That
Very
makes
In addition,
makes it
let's
very
see.
easy to use. Just open up the
There's
menu
a bird
and
flying around.
fuse it.
If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my
Nah.
eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
Aw. That's
So
kind of
at
sad.
times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
There you go.
Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
I do.
I fused a mushroom to my shield.
Oh
Now,
wow.
you're probably
Congrats.
wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom.
Meaning.
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost
This is
sight
gonna be
of
quite
me,
fun to play
so
around with. I'll definitely say that.
even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
More gameplay options.
Some of the Sky Islands
I see
even have
rails.
rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more.
Awesome.
We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
The goo kind of grosses me out. I'm
You
not
can
gonna
always
lie.
attach things or detach them like this.
I don't like how it it looks like you're pulling apart slime when you detached
Now,
it.
if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
The battery charge, like the little icon, makes me laugh.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
Good.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
That's pretty neat.
Since
right?
we added 2 fans, we should
Sorry,
be
I let
able to
him
cross
talk.
the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty neat.
In the most recent trailer,
I mean, I
we
can
showed
only
scenes of
imagine
Link
the
riding a large car and a
monstrosities that
flying
people are
machine.
going to make with this,
Those
but
vehicles actually aren't in the game
pretty
from the
neat
start.
nonetheless.
Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
That's pretty cool.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Yeah.
This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor
Seems
above
like
you.
you got more stuck that time. Or was that just me?
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
A cave.
If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay,
Oh,
we
wow.
emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example.
I like
Imagine
that,
you're stuck in a
because who wants to
cage.
climb
It's got a ceiling. You know what
that
to do, right?
bar?
Exactly.
And then you gotta try, like, manipulate your
there's another
stamina.
construct.
It's annoying.
It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind.
I do like
Looks like it's
that.
got some sort of fan. Ah!
Oh,
got pushed
no.
off. Ah well, let's just return to the surface.
That was pretty smooth.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky,
Wow.
you'll be able to look out across the land.
I wonder if this is actually
You
running
can
on a
also select
story.
destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination,
But who knows?
You
I
can
mean, I
speed
only,
things up,
only really question that
like
because,
this.
like, the Pokemon games running
Let's
so
dive into this
poorly.
river.
But, you know, they worked very hard on this. And the Breath of the
And
Wild
back on
ran
the
really well
surface.
as well. I don't know, just that seems like a
there's
lot
still
for the
so
Switch
many
to
things I'd
handle.
like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Really?
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Hey man, I thought that was pretty neat. I think the new mechanics that they showcased here definitely can get a lot of time out of just playing around with that. So it'll be very, very interesting to see. Wait, what's going on? Whoa. I like those gold Joy-Cons. That's a pretty looking Switch right there, guys. Yeah, I like the white base a lot. That's cool. It's an OLED model too. It's available next month. Pro controller looks nice too. Huh. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, I think you can get a lot of playtime out of just messing around with the game mechanics I showed off today. I was hoping to see a little bit more, maybe like, I don't know, we're still wondering if there's dungeons. But I'm sure, I mean, you want to kind of hide that from the player and kind of keep it on the down low if they want it to be like a true like experience, just surprising. But that's very interesting. All the gameplay stuff they showed off, the fusing the weapons, and then what my messing is it merging weapons, and then it's it's fusing weapons and then attaching different objects in the world together. I also like the fact that the islands up above seem to be like abandoned by the Zonai as well. Seems, or maybe not abandoned. I don't know. I didn't see any Zonai, but you got the Zonai robots, and looks like a lot of the old technology is up there. Very interested to see lore-wise how they appear in this world, but the good thing is we won't have to wait too long. May's just around the corner. So what? We got like a month and a half, guys.